In today's video, we're going to continue part of the Compounding Life series on personal finance, investing, and time value of money. And in this video, we're going to focus on how a mortgage actually gets paid off in terms of principal versus interest. And we're going to go through a hypothetical scenario. As you can see at the top left, we have our assumptions beginning with purchase price of $500,000, a down payment of 25%, a down payment amount of $125,000, loan to value of 75%, loan amount of $375,000, an interest rate of 6%, term of the loan in years is 30, and in months is 360, and the payment on a monthly basis is $2,248.31. So what we have here is a horizontal amortization schedule showing cumulative interest and cumulative principal on an annual basis to delineate how much of the loan is being paid towards interest versus how much is being paid towards principal. And I'll show you how to model this out on your own so you can do this on your personal finance statement or in an Excel worksheet by yourself. So in month 0, beginning of the loan, there's nothing being paid off. But at the end of year 1, this much goes towards interest, approximately $22,000, and approximately $4,600 goes towards principal. So I'll highlight F2 this cell to show you the syntax, and you can pause the video. And the assumptions are on the left. They're locked, so make sure you click F4 to be able to do that. We're not going to copy this formula over to the right. We're going to wait till year 2 to do that. But for this, we're using the cumulative interest payment function, CUMIPMT. And then here at the bottom of that, we're using the cumulative principal function, CUMPRINC. And here's the syntax, and you can pause the video and come back to that. But ultimately here in year 2, this is where we take the formula and copy it all the way down. And there's one nuance worth noting to allow you to copy this all the way down. So the part to pay attention to is the cell in green, year 2, which is H5. So what this is delineating is H5 times 12 minus 11. 24 minus 11 is 13. So in month 13, that's start of the second year. So we're going to type H5 times 12 minus 11 for the start period. And then the end period is year 2, the number 2 times 12, which is 24. So basically that means the start period, month 13, end period, month 24. So we can copy this formula and bring it all the way to the right. Control C, Control Shift, and then Control V, and just take it all the way down there and copy it, or copy paste. And then same thing with the cumulative principal function. It's worth noting that cell H5 and what it's doing in terms of times 12 minus 11 for month 13 start period, then through H5 times 12 for month 24, and you're just copying, taking that all the way down. And I'll let you pause the video here again if you need to for each of these. And then I'll also go to year 3 to show you what that is as well. But basically you're just taking it in year 2 and going all the way down, and then it will drag accordingly. And just make sure you have your assumptions to the left locked with the F4 button on your keyboard. So as far as the chart down below, one thing worth noting, as you can see here in the beginning, most of the loan amount is being paid towards interest versus towards principal. That really doesn't change until year 19 or year 20, when more principal is being paid in terms of total percentage of the loan payment amount. So up until year 18, 19, 20, you're really paying more interest towards the loan than you are principal. But then when you get to year 19, that flips and you're paying much more of the loan amount towards principal than you are towards interest. So hopefully this video gives you the opportunity to model this on your own and kind of gives you a framework of how a hypothetical 30-year mortgage example works and how much is being paid towards principal versus interest. And then this should allow you to incorporate this into your personal debt schedule, amortization schedule, or personal balance sheet to see how much is being paid towards principal and interest. This can help influence refi decisions to see, okay, in years 1 through 5, here's how much of the principal I have. And then years 1 through 10, where am I at? How much equity do I have in my home? Things of that nature. So hopefully this video is beneficial. And again, this is part of the Compounding Life series on personal finance, investing, and time value of money. And this video is purely for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. There will be more videos in the future, and hopefully you found this beneficial. Thanks and have a great day.